Now you have to fill the project file with data. Start this by opening the Tolerance Data Manager. The first thing to do is to set up the components which have an influence on your critical characteristics. For this you have to open the Component Management dialog. It is necessary to type in an abbreviation and the full name of each component. For example, we define the retaining ring. The abbreviation shall be RR and the full name is retaining ring left side. Repeat this procedure until all elements are defined. It is possible to add new elements to the list at any time. In the next step, you are able to assign stack elements to the defined components. Here you have to choose for which component you want to define a stack element. Further, you have to distinguish the type of tolerance. You can choose between component, assembly, or jig tolerance. Let's assume you want to define a stack element for the bearing on the right-hand side. To do this, you have to choose the component, bearing right side, change the type of tolerance if you want, and type in a description to clarify the meaning. If you apply these entries, the tolerance parameter editor will open. Now you have to fill in the gaps to get a completely defined stack element. The Tolerance Data Editor appears. The dialog is subdivided in different areas. You start the procedure by filling in the geometrical data of the first stack element. That means the nominal dimension and the allowances. You can choose from various symbols for your type of tolerance. It supports a better documentation, but your choice does not influence your result. The next step is to choose a distribution. The distributions have different meanings. They describe the quality of the manufacturing process. You will get the best results by choosing the trapezoidal. Alternatively, you can choose the uniform. Choosing the normal distribution is not recommended. Finally, you can complete the gaps on the area documentation. All entered information has no influence on the calculation result. It only supplements the documentation. Now the first stack element is fully defined and is added to the database. In the following step, you have to complete your database, which means you have to define all stack elements in the same way as before. The counter shows that our database contains 10 stack elements. Now we are done with this example and finish this procedure by closing the window. Now you are on the level of the Tolerance Data Manager. On the right-hand side you see the database with its elements. Later, these elements are used to build your tolerance stacks.